Hi everyone. So this video just gives you a quick overview of what we're doing for the next couple of weeks. So we're going to be working on your first major writing project. And so if you look over here on the left-hand side, you've got September 14th through through September 24th, writing project number 1. When you click on that, you will see a series of folders in here. You'll actually only see the first 3. These other 2, they're down here, but I haven't yet made them available for you. That's when you do your rough draft and your final draft. I didn't want to make those available yet because you don't need them for a while, and you might end up doing submitting to the wrong place or something like that. But there will be a parts 3 and 4 here. So the first place you're looking, which you should have already seen because that's where this should have already seen, is the schedule instructions for writing project number 1. And in there I've got the instructions overview, which is this document, which tells you specifically what you need to do. Watch this video. My document here doesn't say how long this video is because I'm in the process of making it. You need to review the schedule for writing project number 1 document, so review what the actual schedule is. Review the explanation, understanding connotations, brainstorming discussion board, and outline. So those are all the elements that you need to have there, and basically what you'll need to do is just work through the folder, right? I've got the schedule for writing project number 1 here, so you can see when things are due. You've got the actual assignment for your project number 1, and then here in this video I explain what that assignment is. And then I've got a kind of a bonus video here, understanding what connotations are. After you look at this one, you'll understand why that's important. So just work through all of these in order. Make sure you look at all of them carefully. You might want to take notes on some of the videos, something like that, to be able to make sure that you're picking up on all the information. So you're going to work through those in order. When you're done with this, just kind of the overview of what we have here, when you're done with that, you're going to go to the part 1, the brainstorming. Brainstorming is where you're going to be generating ideas for your writing project, and it's just a discussion board. And so I've got a specific assignment for a discussion board. It looks somewhat similar to the discussion boards that you did for Persimmons, of the threads that connect the stars, what it's like to be a black girl in Dothead. However, I'm going to expect you to go into a little bit greater detail here. What's really important, as I say in here, is that you need to go back and please look through the discussion boards from last week so you're not asking the same kinds of questions. It kind of runs off the screen here, but this first part, look through those. I made a lot of comments in there. After you posted, some other people probably came in and made some comments. Go back and look through those, and those should give you a good understanding about how you might be thinking about the poems. So after you have looked through those the discussion boards from last week, then you can post to this. And again, even though the assignment for this week might seem very similar, with all of the information you have from looking through the background, you should be able to have a more specific question here. So also make sure that you look at the actual assignment that I have, because this is for you to brainstorm ideas to write about, and you have to be clear about what the assignment is. So begin to think about what that is. So I've got a very specific assignment here for you to think about what posting, and so make sure that you follow along with those instructions. So that's the first part, part 1. It says to post to the brainstorming discussion board, and then we've got an outline that's going to be due later on in the week. I've got an explanation about what an outline is. So there's the actual assignment. There's a video where I explain what the assignment is, and this is where you're going to submit it. So that will take you through this week. We'll have, as you see, this runs through the following week, through September 24th, and later on, then I will open up these assignments, parts 3 and 4. Again, that's hidden from you right now. That's where you'll actually complete your rough draft and your final draft, and I'll go through and explain some things about that. And so, but you don't need to worry about that for next week, but just know that it is going to be there, that things will show up. So that should give you a good overview of how you're supposed to be thinking about this assignment. Again, as always, if there's any questions, make sure to email me, call me during my office hours, post to the Ask Me Anything discussion board, and we'll clear up any issues that you have. But otherwise, go ahead and get started with what we have for this week.